Video, I will tell you about off-the-job training methods. Training constitutes a basic concept in human resource development. It is concerned with developing a particular skill to a desired standard by instruction and practice. It is a highly useful tool that can bring an employee into a position where they can do the job correctly and effectively. It is the act of increasing the knowledge and skill of an employee for doing a particular job. There are two types of training methods: on the job training methods and the off the job training method. On the job training method is provided when the workers are taught relevant knowledge and skills and abilities at the actual workplace, whereas off the job training requires the trainees learn at a location other than the real work spot. Which are the of the job training methods? Number one, vestibular training. Number two, role playing. Number three, lecture method. Number four, conference or discussion approach. Number five, programmed instruction. Number six, virtual organization. Number seven, behaviorally experienced training. In vestibular training, actual work conditions are simulated in a classroom. Materials, files, and equipments, those that are used in actual job performance, are also used in the training. This type of training is commonly used for training personnel for clerical and semi skilled jobs. The duration of this training ranges from a few days to a few weeks. Theory can be related to the practice in this method. Role playing. It is defined as a method of human interaction that involves realistic behavior in imaginary situations. This method of training involves action, doing, and practice. The participants play the role of certain characters such as production manager, mechanical engineer, superintendents, maintenance engineers, quality control inspectors, foremen, workers, and the like. This method is mostly used for developing interpersonal interactions and relations. Lecture method. The lecture is a traditional and direct method of instruction. The instructor organizes the material and gives it to a particular group of trainees in the form of a talk. To be effective, the lecture must motivate and create interest among the trainees. An advantage of a lecture method is that it is direct and can be used for a large group of trainees. Thus, costs and time involved are reduced. The major limitation of the lecture method is that it does not provide for transfer of training effectively. Conference or discussion approach. In this method, the trainer delivers a lecture and involves the trainee in a discussion so that his doubts about the job get clarified. When big organizations use this method, the trainer uses audio-visual aids such as blackboards, mock-ups, and slides. In some cases, the lectures are videotaped or audio taped. Even the trainee's presentation can be taped for self-confrontation and self-assessment. The conference is a group-centered approach where there is a clarification of ideas, communication of procedures, and standards to the trainees. Those individuals who have a general educational background and where whatever specific skills are required, such as typing, shorthand, office equipment, operation, filing, indexing, recording, etc., may be provided with specific instructions to handle their respective jobs. Programmed instruction. This method has become popular in recent years. The subject matter to be learned is presented in a series of carefully planned sequential units. These units are arranged from simple to more complex levels of instruction. The trainee goes through these units by answering questions or filling the blanks. This method is expensive and time consuming. Virtual organization. The virtual organization is temporary network of companies that come together quickly to exploit fast changing opportunities. Partners in a virtual organization generally share cost, skills, and access to international markets. Each partner contributes to the virtual organization what it is best at, its core capabilities. In many high tech industries, virtual organizations rely heavily on internal computer networks or even the internet to provide a instantaneous communication and access to people who may be in many different locations, perhaps even around the world. Next, behaviorally experience training. Some training programs focus on emotional and behavioral learning. Here, employees can learn about behavior by role playing, in which the role players attempt to act their part in respect of case as they would behave in real life situation. Business games, cases, incidents, group discussions, and short assignments are also used in behaviorally experience learning methods. Sensitivity training or laboratory training is example of method used for emotional learning. The focus of experiential methods is on achieving through group processes a better understanding of oneself and others. These are discussed elaborately in off the job training methods. Thank you for watching my video.